up, my people? Welcome back to the channel for another album review. I'm your boy Nassim the Dream. If you're new to the channel, just go right on ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell as well to always get notified on my newest content. And ladies and gentlemen, you know what today is. It is Queen Bee Day. It is time for the review of the brand new Beyoncé record, Cowboy Carter. The Houston Texan pop R&B icon, multi-Grammy winning queen Beyoncé Giselle Noel's Carter has returned with another new fashion. Over the past years, Beyoncé has entered these new phases throughout her career in leaps that have completely changed the entire game for her and continues to prove why she is one of the best to ever exist by progressively entering new realms and styles of song ideas and influences, like with the 2022 event Renaissance. This is an LP that embodied the strength and infectious dance charisma of house music, that real Frankie Knuckles type shit, my guy. To me, this was by far one of the best records that dropped in 2022, one of the greatest Beyoncé records, period. Absolutely stacked with roof-punching house and R&B bangers left and right, which of course broke the internet and especially outwitted some people that have given the genre a try. I'm looking at you, Aubrey. But now we are here with the next best thing, the new map pack, the next chapter in Beyoncé's discog, and it's wearing some boots. Once again in fashion, breaking the internet with her announcement of a brand new country record with the new singles 16 Carriages and Texas Hold'em, which with these two tracks alone have introduced some incredibly faithful and authentic country influences and writing capabilities that of course had people in a discourse to say some pretty hateful and petty shit like this and just making fools out of themselves, when this is clearly more traditional and authentic than what most current big names are making in the genre. Off the bat, I want to mention that Beyoncé acknowledged his madness with an absolutely unexpected interlude that references the news article about someone supposedly requesting one of the tracks on the radio. I believe it was Texas Hold'em, and ultimately got denied because they didn't think it was country. Instead, on the record, giving her own little radio announcement leading up to Texas Hold'em, announced by the fucking one and only Willie Nelson. Yeah, eat that, you dweebs. When we're talking about the sound alone, I'm gonna be saying this over and over, there is so much extreme, faithful essence present to the record of the world of country music showcased in these songs. Because I mean, you name it, Beyoncé is traveling realm to realm, state to state, with so many different styles in country genres, like blues, spaghetti western styles are on here, honky tonk, outlaw country, taking on covers from major iconic songs like Blackbird from the Beatles and Jolene from Dolly Parton, which by the way, I found both of these tracks to be very exceptional compared to the original pieces, while still giving these songs their own little twists and tweaks to make it her own. From start to finish, the vocals are astonishing. They're absolutely breathtaking. They are so clean and beautifully produced. Many of the highlights from the group vocals and harmonies, such as the works from duets from Miley Cyrus and Dolly Parton, are absolutely immense. One of the pieces that had me at awe early on comes from Protector. This is a wonderfully heartfelt acoustic ballad that is dedicated to Rummy Carter, that is Beyoncé's daughter. This track did something to me emotionally. It has struck something so deep in my heart that nearly exerted an emotional response from me. It's just such a beautiful track, and it's just so endearing to see her write this to her daughter. Like the record itself, in the middle of the progression, Beyoncé has taken risks by including some songs that feel like they really shouldn't be included. They're just very unexpected, like with the track Spaghetti, that is just a straight up trap banger. This song features rapper Shaboozey that has Beyoncé just eating this beat up like it's nothing. When talking about Shaboozey, I did find the second track that he was featured on, Sweet Honey Buckin', to be the one that resonated with me the most. There was just something about this track that felt a lot more fitting to his role compared to Spaghetti. The fact that songs like this will work into this whole progression, it doesn't even make sense, but it goes so freaking hard. Those drum switch ups were nasty, my guy. I even found the R&B focused songs to be also some of the biggest highlights on here. Just for Fun featuring Billy Jones is absolutely incredible. One of the most adorable songs on this list. When these two align with their harmonies, the power they create will take your breath away. Transitioning back into the country jam session that we're in the middle of felt smooth and easy. After experiencing this record twice before the review was officially made, what felt the most impactful to me was hearing Jolene going into the track Daughter. The fiery licks and bulletproof gospel vocals from Jolene will make you contemplate if this version is better than the original. It is that good. But Daughter what this track brewed with its performances is so mind-blowing over these outlaw country acoustic aesthetics. It completely had me geeked. And it's gonna be absolutely mind-numbing to seeing the continuation of the bashing and disgust from country fans claiming that this record is somewhat taboo and not a representation of country music, when it's just so baffling to me because the amount of country styles included into this LP cover the entire board. There is not a single thing missing from this project. Go ahead and put it in the comment section. I want to hear all the bullshit that you have in your mind. Let's see it, bozo. And on top of that, she's not just putting it in for show. There are actually well-made originals in here. There is some of the most authentically made pieces from here that make this record so important and really pays respect to homage to what came before it. Beyoncé is clearly giving huge praise to the reason why this album even exists. Like Linda Martell had a huge influence onto the record, Willie Nelson attending the party, the duet with Miley Cyrus, the fact that Dolly Parton is in a hip-hop track with Beyoncé is gonna rile you goobers up. That is embarrassing. I also really appreciated Beyoncé giving some of the spotlight to these younger black country artists. We got Tanner Addo, we got Brittany Spencer, Tiara Kennedy, Reiner Roberts. With all this in mind, when comments like these are made as attacks towards the artist, it's quite difficult to not assume that this is just hateful bullshit being said because the artist isn't what you want them to look like. I truly hope that people could just really surpass their ignorance, because it's just quite comical at this point. It's absolutely immature and it's just disrespectful. Just admit you're racist and get yourself some dude. With all that said, I found this record to completely exceed my expectations to the point where I still have trouble comprehending, like, shit, dude, like, we got an excellent house inspired record from Beyoncé that is very faithful to the origin and the aesthetic of house music that I still bump to this very day. Now getting something entirely new and entire and aesthetic and that demands a whole different approach that debatably does it better than that record. But then again, this is a Beyoncé record, so I really shouldn't act too surprised that it's this amazing. And if I were to strongly recommend something, especially if you want to try out country music, or if you're someone who plays country music that likes the old style, you should definitely try this out. I truly believe that you will appreciate what is put on this album. I'm gonna give Houston's finest, Beyoncé, Cowboy Carter, a 90%. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, go on and like, share, comment down below of what you thought of this record. Do not forget to check out the description for all my separate tracklist ratings for the album, more videos, and also the links to my social media accounts so you can keep up with me on the daily. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Doses.
Jolene, Jolene.